This is going to be the 6th week that I'm making a video about the week during quarantine, but this week I want to do something different, special, if you will. You see, this week I want to address a trend that has been around for a while, but has been not so quietly growing in popularity as we've been ordered to stay at home. Before we start this thing, though, I feel like I need a better backdrop to make it feel more professional. Now that that's fixed, let's talk about Instagram challenges. Why did they become so popular? And where did they come from in the first place? I'm sure this type of socialization has been around for much longer, but for time and sanity purposes, let's start at chain letters. Now, there's no proof of a first chain letter, but they did start gaining popularity during the 19th century. Chainmail is built on the concept that one person sends out a letter, asking them to copy it, and sends it to 5 more. This was very appealing because of the ease and relatively cheap cost of mailing. The purposes were widespread, both for good and evil. They were used to spread hoaxes and raise money, both for personal and charity, generally coming in bursts of popularity. The 90s brought a new speed to this communication through email and the internet. The letters were turning into recipe chains and fake promises, out of which rose slacktivism, which is a term I actually didn't know before researching chainmail. Slacktivism is actually a really good segue into the most recent development in chainmail, which is protests and nominations and challenges via social media. Even though they've been on every single platform, I'm going to talk about Instagram today because I've been on it since 2016 and that's what I know the best. Since I joined, there have been many fads and challenges. There have been the this or that challenge, the blue profiles for Sudan, and of course the world record egg. But it seemed that these were all just one at a time. Since the stay-at-home orders were put out, it seems that this number of challenges at one time has grown exponentially. Now, I'm not a huge participator in these challenges, so I called up some friends to see what they had to say about how these challenges came to be. Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, Josh. Is the rise of these challenges because people have more time available to make them and participate in them? Or is it because people want the connection with other people?
For me personally, I think it's more about the interaction part of it and just like sharing something about myself with other people and other people sharing stuff about themselves with other people. But I definitely think like I wouldn't be doing it if I had better things to do. So
Yeah.
I think it's definitely a combo because the people are like, oh, we're running out of content, we gotta make stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that probably spurred some creativity. And the fact that people aren't seeing each other in real life as much as they were, probably they wanted some of that too as well.
I found a New York Times article that really describes this well. These challenges all started when people began to stay at home and go into quarantine. Instagram usage has risen a lot in the past couple weeks, and these challenges are a way for people to interact with their friends and stay entertained while they have to stay at home. Of course, I had to get some perspectives from people who don't do the challenges too. As an adult, what do you think about the Instagram challenges?
I don't pay attention to them a whole lot.
What are your thoughts on all the Instagram challenges and what do you know?
All that I know is that there's a whole bunch of Instagram challenges and that some people are really annoyed by them. I don't know much anything besides that because I don't have Instagram.
Does it make you want to get Instagram?
No.
As I'm learning in school right now, popular ideas tend to vary more from time to time than from place to place. So the real question is, how long will these challenges continue?
I don't think it'll continue. And I don't even think it'll continue through quarantine. I think people will get bored with it.
I'd love to see it go past coronavirus, but it really depends on how creative people are willing to be for how long.
Why is it that you want it to continue past?
I think it'd be cool. I think it's been cool and different, and I liked it, especially like the bingos and stuff. And if it went past, I think it would amount to something. Like, it would show people cared outside of just being bored in quarantine.
Personally, I don't do the challenges, and so I wouldn't be super sad to see them go. I prefer to interact with people directly, but power to the people who want to put themselves out there. Now that I've learned more than I ever want to know about Instagram challenges, I have to determine what's the takeaway of this. One great takeaway of this is that we're spending too much time on our phones and we need to get outside. But it's also that we like being creative no matter where we are, so bring your creativity outside with you. And of course that human interaction is what we all crave. We love making others part of our world, but I think it's more powerful when you make people part of your real world, not your virtual one.